for my portion of the ugly news, I'm going to bring in Jeremy Rosenthal, our legal expert, to explain to us, a little bit of the ugly fight that's going on against Trump and the DOGE office. Rosenthal, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, but I feel so bad. I mean, legal stories are supposed to be uplifting. They're supposed to be these wonderful stories about how lawyers are just prospering and making everybody happy, going to heaven, things like this. What's this negative stuff? Let's have it. Yeah.
Making everyone's lives better, but yet we have a coalition.
Yes.
We have a coalition of states that are trying to sue now over DOGE access to the government payment systems. What the hell?
Okay, so we'll start with the ABCs of this. DOGE is a federal agency that was created by executive order on day one. The president can do that. The president, if you look at USAID, which is in the news too, that was created by executive order by President Kennedy. So you can do that. Not all of these entities are created necessarily through executive order. The Department of Energy, the Department of Education, those are statutory. Those are going to have a little more teeth, a little more cling, harder to really reconcile, but they're also going to have more power. So when you create an agency just through the stroke of a pen, when you're the executive, it's really hard to say, okay, you now have all these full security clearances, and now you guys are the Jedis, and you guys can go and do this and that and the other. So that's kind of where some of the frustration is. Donald Trump's opponents call these guys, and Elon Musk's opponents call these guys the tech bros, right? Like Elliot Ness, those were the untouchables. These guys are the tech bros, and they're going to show up at 23 years old with their laptops, long hair, skateboards, and they're going to plug in and download all your stuff. And that's just got some folks worried.
Too bad, because I asked the question earlier, Jeremy. I said, so the people that are trying to put a stop to what Elon Musk is doing are the same people that are saying we should be the ones to do this. It should be an act of, it should be an act of Congress who puts the stop to all this stuff. If we want it to stop. So the very people who got us in this position are now asking us and telling us that they should be the ones to correct the problem. And that in itself, Jeremy Rosenthal, is the problem, right?
See, you guys say that you're not lawyers, but listen to this. I love this. You guys are on your soapboxes, throwing the lightning bolts. I mean, you can do this. You could really. I mean, look, man. We'll work together. I'll come out there, pro hoc vice. We'll do some work together. Look, the part of the opposition to Donald Trump, part of the opposition to DOGE. The 19 attorneys general are saying two things, really. Number one, we're worried that you're going to abuse this information. Number two, we're worried that you're going to screw it up, right? I mean, what could go wrong? In fact, one of the pleadings says we're going to bring in these 24-year-old tech bros. What could go wrong, right? We're not going to leak this data. The third issue is that they could actually get enough information, and I don't know how or why this would happen, but to essentially shut down the purse strings of the Treasury. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to get your tax refund because those guys shut it down. They shouldn't have that power.
That's their play, and that's what they're going to scare, that and Social Security. Jeremy Rosenthal, thanks for jumping in on the good, the bad, and the ugly this morning. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, guys.